Hey, it's Trixie. Welcome to the Underground. I'm watching Final Destination 1, Final Destination 2, and Final Destination 3, where today could be your day to die. I finally have a Sunday off. I don't know what to do with myself. We had to flee early because I don't know what was coming. You know, the weather that's been going on, tornado, whatever. But all of a sudden, my manager's like, the rain's coming, the storm's coming. I go, what are you talking about? You know how it is in New England. You can blow away in an instant. And we have tents. Some of the people didn't weigh down the tents. Boom! Everything. Oh my, it was a huge gust of wind. One of the tents was flying in the street, almost hit a bunch of gay people. It was gay pride. Yeah, I don't want to say what the South would say about us. Well, that's God's wrath. Yeah, but we got out of there pretty quick after that. But it's kind of funny when stuff like that happens, as long as it doesn't hit me, you know? Okay, I'm going to talk about some fun things. Lisa Vanderpump was on Watch What Happens Live. She slammed Sheena Shea's new memoir. I don't know. She's like in her 30s. Why is she writing a memoir already? I don't get it. What life lessons could she give? But she was only on Vanderpump Rules and she has a podcast. She's so involved. So I guess she's going to spill the tea about Vanderpump, Lisa. She said that Lisa only called her when she needs something. That's pretty horrible because Lisa basically gave her a break, you know? I mean, you can't do that to people that help you out. She was kind of nothing. She was known for sleeping with Eddie Cibrian, you know, Brandy Glanville's ex. And, I don't know. There's nothing. She's known as a homewrecker. Not good. She said if Kyle moved next door, she'd move and get a doorbell that says, "Goodbye, Kyle." That's kind of funny. And an electric fence. So, what else? Tom Schwartz, ex Katie Maloney, said on the oh my God, I'm not up yet. On the VPR reboot, it feels cheap. Now, I got to say something because you can't really duplicate Vanderpump Rules. I don't think this is going to work, but I don't want to say anything. I'm going to watch it. But I don't even like the Valley, and it's got Jax in it. And he just doesn't look the same with all those plastic surgeries. So I just don't think I think this was a unique cast that you can't duplicate, and we'll see what happens, but I don't think it's going to happen. Kanye is suing his dentist for malpractice for supplying him with nitrous. Oh, that's kind of cool. Remember laughing gas? Well, the old people like me remember laughing gas. I just remember seeing green ghosts, and I wasn't laughing, but it was kind of like you were out. I remember waking up on like a table or a chair. Like I was so out. But Andy gave him propofol, the Michael Jackson drug, according to the Hollywood Reporter. So he's back with his wife, Bianca. I thought she left him because of the Nazi stuff. I guess she got over it. I could never get over someone. I don't know. I just couldn't sleep with someone next to me like that. He had a custom titanium crown, other cosmetic treatments, and he's claiming the nitrous caused him to be a Nazi or to like Hitler. I don't know. Dr. Conley is accused of instructing him on how to administer nitrous by himself, and also sent nitrous tanks, masks to his house. I mean, I don't, you know, this guy's bipolar. Don't be blaming your dentist because you're going on rants. I just think he also accused him of additional improper usage of propofol. Is there a good use of propofol? And like, if you're getting surgery, fine. What are you doing it in the house? What's wrong with him? He's next to go. And on Patrol Live, a cop caught a man literally with his pants down, masturbating, or as the cop called it, playing with his meat, at a car wash. Really? It doesn't take much to get guys horny, huh? I'm sorry. You couldn't wait, so you went through the car wash and went home? I guess the soap suds turned him on. Police came to the scene at the Chicago airport. This is reported by NBC. After a woman stripped bare naked and she removed her, her bowels on her seat. Okay. Was this was she suffering from some kind of disease like UC and she couldn't wait to go to the bathroom? But if she had enough time to strip, maybe she was a stripper with colitis. CNN reporting breaking news. Gwyneth Paltrow's eating carbs and cheese again. Okay. The only thing I think about with her is that Goop thing where she sells candles that smell like vagina. I don't know. I don't get it. Saturday was Confederate Memorial Day in Florida. This is why I don't even want to go to Florida to visit anymore. That's why. Stuff like this, okay? This is why we pick on the southern states up here. That's why. Let's remember how we got slaves and wanted to keep them. Almost half of Americans are exposed to unhealthy air. This is as Trump is trying to ease regulations with the EPA, cutting EPA by 156 million. According to the American Lung Association in 2025, the State of the Air report, we're all breathing this crap. It's so muggy. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I can't sleep. I'm sticking to the sheets. The wildfires plus drought are causing air quality to degrade. No wonder I choke every damn day of my life. From toxic air to toxic toothpaste. Here we go. I'm getting you happy here. According to Lead Safe Mama, are we going to respect this kind of group? .org, they try to prevent exposure to lead. 90% of toothpaste brands contain lead. Why do they sell this stuff? Why doesn't RFK get on this kind of crap? Instead, leave my Cheetos alone. I like them orange. Brushing my teeth with lead? Are you kidding me? They said Crest, Sensodyne, and Tom's. Tom's is supposed to be good. Okay, I use Colgate. Thank you. 65% tested contained arsenic. Why do they let these companies do this? 47 contained mercury. And there's the old cadmium thing that I get in my Hershey's when I eat my Hershey's. 35% cadmium, which causes cancer. I don't know why they're allowed to sell this. This is the way this country is. We wait till 1 million people die and then we pull it off the market. Trump is planning a military parade for his birthday. Let's all celebrate. He's turning 79. God help us when he turns 80, what he's going to be like. It's the 250th anniversary of the Army, celebrating its cuts, EPA, education, Medicaid, CDC. He's eliminating the office to reduce gun violence. That's great. Like we don't have, let's get some more gun violence. Drug overdose. Isn't he against drugs? I know he's against drugs. I mean, how much does this damn parade cost? He doesn't have enough to feed the kids that are hungry. This makes me mad. Energy programs for low-income Americans to pay energy bills. We have this up here. We have a lot of things that help. There's like a loan that you don't pay off when you die. Look, I don't have any kids. I might just get a new bathroom. It's a program. I think other states have it, but I know Mass does. You don't pay off the loan till you die or till you sell the house. I'm getting a new bathroom. Who cares? Who cares about my siblings? They're only going to get my money. I got nobody. Who am I going to give it to, my cat? I could. Didn't Leona Helmsley give it to her dog? I don't think the dog ever got that money. Like the dog can't file a motion. Okay. So I think that's a lot of money that military thing is going to cost. I mean, this is meaningless. Why do we have to do this kind of stuff? Let's save some money. Trump ruined McDonald's, Hershey's chocolate, General Motors. Their earnings were down 4 to 5 billion. They're going to charge the same price for cars. They're blaming tariffs in the first quarter. Tariffs, 20 million cost in the first quarter. McDonald's had their largest revenue drop since the pandemic. He ruined McDonald's. How can you ruin McDonald's? This is bad. U.S. economy has shrunk. Trump blamed Biden. Yeah, it's Biden's fault. It's Hillary Clinton's fault. It's Obama's fault. Pick the top 3. That's what you go. After 33 straight months of growth under Biden, it's now still Biden's fault. The GDP in the first quarter shrunk 0.3%. Next up, empty shelves. Empty shelves. I can't wait for that. When he says you're going to have 2 toys instead of 39 toys. And you're going to have to pay more. I don't know how many people have that many toys and dolls. But I never played with dolls. But still, don't mess with my damn... don't do that to kids. That's all we got to look forward to is our gifts. Cargo ships coming into the United States down 36% from last year. It's Hillary Clinton's fault. Trump said maybe children, yeah, we'll only have 2 dolls. U.S., Ukraine, they signed a deal, I guess, to get their earth minerals, which is good. That's a good thing. But listen, 90% goes to China. They have all those earth minerals. MSNBC reported after Trump's approval rating is the lowest in 80 years. He wants to investigate the pollsters. They're sick, negative, and criminals. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're next. They're next on the plane to El Salvador. Key witness testimony in Karen Reed for the prosecution. Jennifer McCabe testified she was with Karen Reed when the first responders came. They discovered John O'Keefe's body in the snow. She said Reed was hysterical. She heard Reed say to the first responder, "I hit him! I hit him! I hit him!" Well, that's kind of damning right there. Told you she was guilty. I know she's guilty. This is her friend testifying, okay? But then she spoke to reporters after and called her a liar. Trump organization is selling Trump 2028 hats. I think I'll get one. How about over my dead body? That's just terrible. That's terrible. Almost half of Gen Zers and Millennials say college was a waste of money. I always thought it was, in my view, just because I wasn't going to be a doctor or a lawyer or anything like that. And I went for liberal arts, which is meaningless. You know, if you want to be a teacher, go for certain things. Business, it works. But, pay off all those loans. I don't. So more than a third of all graduates say their degree was a waste of money. I mean, that's according to Indeed. I don't think it's a waste of money to be educated, but you got to know what you're going for, because a lot of people go for something and they don't ever get a job in that field. Did you just hear that? That's my stomach. I shouldn't have those chocolate chip cookies for breakfast. The average cost to get a bachelor's degree is $38,000. That's a 4-year degree. Big deal. Big deal. Student loan debt weighing kids down. 52% of the U.S. job postings on Indeed don't list formal education requirements. And it's all like people anyway. I mean, I got all my jobs from in radio. I don't even think I signed an application. I just got in, and then they made me do everything after I got the job. Sometimes they post it just to abide by the law, and they hire within. I mean, it's crazy. According to the Education Data Institute, some subjects like psychology, philosophy, and English take over 20 years of work to pay for your education. That's what I didn't want to do. Plus, I didn't want any kids. Gen Z graduating from college expect $100,000 on their first job. That's so funny. So much for working your way up, huh? 68 experiencing burnout. You're in your 20s. Don't talk about burnout. I'm burnt out. I'm almost 60. I'm burnt to the ground. I don't know which day it is anymore. 7 things need to happen for physical attraction to occur. Physical closeness. Closer, come closer, Clarice. This is according to the Mind's Journal. Live close, work together. 2, similarity. Mostly people are attracted to the same. I don't want anybody like me. Can you imagine 2 maniacs going at it? 3, physical excitement. I've been told I'm pretty exciting. Making your heart beat, baby. I can feel your heartbeat when you didn't even say a word. Woo! Oh, I know, pretty woman, that your love can be heard. Gen Z, you don't know what I'm singing, but Gen X does. Partridge Family. Love at first sight does not mean you have the same values. Or, but you feel that initial, I felt that recently, like, okay, then it was gone. Enhance your mood, number 4. Lift you up, make you happy. You got to make yourself happy, but yes, you're happy when you're around that person. Those endorphins in the beginning, and then you get sick of the person. Number 5, scarcity. The less partners available, the more you want them. I love that. I love it. They did a study in 2018 on this. Limited availability enhances attraction. Of course, when you're like, oh, no, I don't want you. Of course, you want that person more. Number 6, looks, the most important. No, because someone that's cute can be ugly underneath. I've seen that a lot. Hormones. Number 7, pheromones, oxytocin. Forget it. Oxytocin. Dopamine. I like the dopamine. You kind of get that when you're exercising. I get that when I'm riding a bike. Now I'm like, I can't ride. There's like a week straight, 7 days of rain here. What the hell's going on, man? It's May. A new study by Italian News Nation. Researchers at the National Institute of Gastroenterology, oh no, found eating chicken regularly is linked to a higher death rate. Great. I quit red meat. Now I'm going to die from eating chicken? They studied 4,800 middle-aged adults for 19 years. They said go get organic, free range chicken. I do that anyway. You pay more, you live longer. I do that. CBS News: FDA is planning on ending its routine food safety. And good, great. That's good to know. You know, we got RFK taking our stuff out, our coloring, and then they're ending the safety inspections. What is the point of this? Can you imagine what the companies are going to put in our food? Signed, your cat secretly hates you. Newsweek spoke to Mark Smith, a vet for Natchez Trace Vet Services in Nashville. So even though they can't hate like we can, they have anxiety, fear, like my cat probably at this point because I lock her in the other room. 1, they hide. 2, they hiss. My cat doesn't hiss. You know, the large pupils. This is what I get when an owl attacked me. 3, urinating. I've never had a cat urinate on my belongings. Oh, that's pretty bad. Trying to assert their dominance. Really? I don't think so. 6, mental and physical benefits of having a cat. No, I don't think so after that. They may make you healthier for cardiovascular health, reducing blood pressure. Mine raises mine. Stevie raises mine. They make you happier if you pet a cat for 10 minutes, reduces cortisol. I'm telling you, my cat stresses me out. Number 3, you won't get bored. Well, cats are boring. They lay there. What do? Sometimes, you know, Stevie's cute when she jumps in the box and stuff like that. Remember The Secret Life of Pets? Chloe, she was so cute. Number 4, smart communicators, slow blink. Remember that my cat from Hell guy, Jonathan Galaxy? Or whatever his name is. Is it Jackson? I don't know what his name is. Anyway, he says when they slow blink, you're kind of relating to them. Number 5, they're good companions. They speak to you. Meow, meow. My cat doesn't shut up. It's kind of like me. I kind of got a cat like me. And then they play with you. No matter what I do with my cat, she wants more play. It's never enough. Never enough. She wears me out. I should have got a senior cat that lays on the couch, ready for death. Pfizer's cutting back on research on neuroscience. Lovely, as I age, they're going to cut down researching Alzheimer's. They're cutting 300 jobs in Mass in Connecticut. Lovely, where I am. Great. I got a lot to look forward to. Hi, this is, what's my name? And what's the name of my show? That's next. Companies owned by China, just before we go. Smithfield, that's like pork. GE. I got my air conditioner, but it's been working okay. The Waldorf Astoria in New York, a hotel in New York. 245 Park Avenue, Manhattan skyscraper. Nice. People running into financial problems, they sell it to China. And Karma Automotive. Luxury electric vehicles. You know what I want for my next car? A Lexus ES350. Better get that 50 grand. All right, guys. See you next week. Thanks for watching and subscribe for free. Bye. Love you.